We've been talking to him over the video for about 3.5 years. So at the beginning, Lee was a toddler, I guess, and so we would often call during the day and we'd kind of wave hello and kind of say some funny things to grandfather. And yeah, so grandfather's been able to watch their development even though we don't live nearby. So we can't just drop in and see him. He's in aged care. So we can't really just drop in and see him, but by doing the videos, you know, I think he gets a sense that he knows the kids and they know him. Just connecting. He can't really communicate now and have a conversation with us, but he can respond to the things that we say. Oh, gentle, please. Just be gentle. He can respond to the things that we say and a smile and a nod, and so that's kind of the stage we're at now. But a couple of years ago, we were able to have a good conversation with him, and the video was great for that too. Yeah, that's right. So if it's a nice day and we've called up to say hello and the kids are playing outside, I'll just walk outside. I use it from my phone, so I'll just walk outside and you know, show him what's going on in the garden, show him what flowers are growing, go for a walk around the house, you know, just sharing what's going on in our lives, I guess, and just giving him a picture of that. His hearing isn't very good, so sometimes it's just nice for him to enjoy just seeing what's going on nearby. We're over an hour and a half away from where his aged care place is. So it's been really wonderful just for Chloe to know who grandfather is, even though we don't get to see him in person, and for him to share in watching the kids grow up as well. And so on those rare occasions where we do see each other in person, there's a connection there. There's a relationship there. Hello, grandfather. We're just leaving you a message to say hello because we missed you this morning. We're going to say hello. Hello.
My mother, June, in October 2012, sustained a heart attack at the age of 86. And combining that with her diagnosis of Alzheimer's, it was decided that it was unsafe for her to return to her home. As a consequence, she was moved into aged care and is now aged 94. I noticed after a couple of years that there was no outgoing calls, and that then got me a bit concerned, and I discovered she couldn't use a traditional phone. I've actually had a number of people at Mum's aged care come into her room and actually watch me use it, so they can get to see how simple it is. Communication is a very important thing in life generally, and more so when people are in aged care, where they're predominantly could be on their own a fair amount of the day, with the exception of the staff who are there. But it's a way, particularly when we go into situations that we've just experienced with COVID-19, that being able to communicate regularly is just so important for Mum.
And when this COVID came and we weren't allowed to visit and all that, then she would have been cut off from the world completely. She would have been in her room because she was, by that time at 103, not running around the place. You know, she'd get up in the morning, they'd shower her and put her into a chair or a bed. She must do a little bit of walking, but not much. And she mostly was in the bed most of the day. So had she not had the Konnekt, she would have been completely isolated, and we weren't allowed to visit from 1st of March onwards, no personal visits at all. So she would have been totally alone, and that would have been terribly distressing for her because she's quite a people person. She really enjoyed people. So she had calls almost every day. My brother and I would call her each day, but the other people would call a few times a week. She'd have other people to talk to. And so that, I think that kept her alive, really. The nurses learned how to use this too. So now and then if I was talking, a nurse would come in the room, I could see her and we could have a bit of a chat. It gave us reassurance that she was okay each day and we could at least talk to her and keep in touch with her.